What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Light Pole Podcast. I'm Kyler. I'll be your host today. And with me, I have my three mustachioed co-hosts. We got Darian, Joey, and Wiley. And for our audio listeners, you can't see what's happening here. For anyone on YouTube, I am the only
Tyler
one,
doesn't have one
who is physically incapable of growing any kind of substantial facial hair. So I'm the only one here without a mustache.
Mine is less than a week, so bear with me. I'll catch up to these guys eventually. So
Diego's 4 weeks old.
yeah.
about 2.5.
Darian calls his mustache Diego for those that don't know.
I still hate that so much. Okay, so today we're going to have a slightly different episode. More discussion-y kind of topic on oceans. We're continuing after our space episode. Before that, though, we're going to get into our usual stuff with entertainment news, and I guess we'll go to Wiley for that.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna start off with one that's a little out there that I'm not sure any of you have any idea of at all. So,
Oh, goodness.
I'm like all giddy. All right, so
Oh, good.
you guys know the fast food chain KFC, correct?
Yeah.
Please.
Yep.
Please don't.
Have to do with space?
No. All right. So KFC has announced they have their own gaming console. Okay. With insane, it is designed for you to game with amazing specs. You can game up to 4K resolution, up to 240 frames per second. Now, essentially, it's like a high-end PC. But not only that, it's in the shape of their chicken bucket, and there's a compartment for you to put your chicken inside and keep it warm while you play video games.
It's beyond me that this is the use of technology in 2020. They thought we would be planet hopping. We would be going to all these different space planets and stuff. No, we have a KFC Xbox One.
Sad thing is,
collab.
people are going to buy it.
Oh, they will.
When you said that, I was thinking of like Community and the Winnebago. The
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
the KFC's
thing.
the
the space.
That is insane to me.
Simulator. Yeah. When I saw that earlier this week, I don't even remember when I saw it, but I just remembered it, and I was like, I have to tell these guys.
I saw some pictures of it too on Instagram. Looks kind of like a box.
Yeah, it looks like a metal chicken bucket. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like
Is
a
Colonel
box.
Sanders on it?
I don't think he probably
That
on
is
the back.
that is pretty out there.
Yeah.
What I thought you were going to talk about was the fact that they sent like a chicken sandwich to space
I didn't know.
Did
about
they?
that.
Yeah.
a while ago. Yeah.
Did?
Wow.
KFC is just making moves, man.
Listen,
But they're putting you know what? Can I do the next topic? I got another one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So Wonder Woman 84, as we discussed a few weeks ago, is dropping on HBO streaming services tomorrow. Or
At the time of this we're recording on the 24th of December.
yeah, so it'll be today,
Christmas
or
Day.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, reviews have come out. I'm not going to go into the reviews because they're early and stuff like that. But internationally, they've done pretty bad. It's flopped pretty hardcore in the movie theaters. I don't think that has anything to do with the quality of the movie. I think it's more
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
So they said it's less than half of what their opening was with the last movie, which is to be expected. And
And the
I don't
first
know,
movie did great.
the first movie killed
I'm
it.
I'm
over a billion,
sure
if
the
I'm correct.
movie is good. I'm sure that I'm watching it tomorrow.
Same.
I'm watching it with my parents and stuff, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. I'll let you guys know what I think, but I don't know. Yeah.
My hopes are pretty low. So anything like even the first Wonder Woman was fun. I
Wonder
liked it.
Woman was probably my favorite out of the most recent DC movies.
What do you
anyway,
think of
so-
Cheetah, how she looks? How they made her in the movie? I really don't like the long hair.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kristen Wiig fan anyway, and I don't know. It's okay.
Pretty silent there, Kyler.
He's disappointed in general.
I was a fan of the first one.
Yep.
I did like the first one. That's out of all the DC movies that they've put out so far, that is definitely my favorite. I wasn't a big fan of Aquaman.
Yep.
The whole thing with what's his name? Steve? Steve Trevor, is that what his name
Yeah.
is?
Yep.
Steve.
Chris
something,
Pine
yeah.
coming back.
Steve. Yep.
Didn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's because it's Pedro Pascal who is the villain, and he can grant essentially like wishes or anything that you want. So basically,
but-
what she wants is Steve back, and
There was the whole part of, and I think we talked about it before. If you're constantly bringing back people who've died,
Yeah.
they did it the same thing with Superman, and I know that
Yeah.
that's a huge arc in DC that Superman comes back, but if you don't leave people dead, then it takes away all.
I'll give. Let me give you my.
But I'm
prediction.
pretty sure he's gonna die at the end.
I'll give you my prediction. I feel like what's gonna happen is she has him back. She's gonna go through this whole thing with him. Oh my god, he's back. Blah blah blah. Then she's gonna have to fight the villain, and then she's gonna realize, okay, if I kill this villain, guess what? I'm gonna lose Steve. So it's a very emotional decision. Blah blah blah, and it's gonna be all heartbreaking once again. But this time she can actually say goodbye to him and all that stuff. I already know.
Yeah, I think it'll be very similar to that first movie, but I think they're gonna do things hopefully better. I don't know. The first movie I like the first two acts, but the third act with Ares and all that,
With his mustache.
yeah, it just kind of felt weird. He had his
Diesel
own
body.
body.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't that crazy?
right, well.
Let me see. One more. Marvel said that on New Year's Eve they're gonna release the full slate of movies and TV shows that they have coming out, which should give us a new look at some
New
of the
look
stuff.
at Spider-Man, another look at Black Widow, WandaVision,
That's exciting.
all that stuff. Yeah, I read that too.
Loki.
Yep, Loki.
Yep.
I still haven't seen the Loki trailer.
Oh, it's good. It looks good.
It's
I gotta
interesting.
watch it.
Yeah, there's like a
I don't know
scene.
where that show's
It looked
gonna
like
go.
a scene where he was at Vormir, and it looked like Black Widow was chilling in the distance, alive.
Vormir is where she died, right?
Yep. Mhm,
Yeah.
Where the Soul Stone.
I
is
heard it
located.
wasn't her though. I heard it was
It-
someone else.
Yeah, I don't. It looked like her, but it showed him like in New York, where you could see the Avengers Tower or Stark Tower in the background, and it looked like New York was destroyed.
Oh, I saw that on, I think it was Instagram. They were like, "This is probably
Right.
what happened if the nuke." Like,
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
Joey sent it to us. The
reality.
screenshot, right? Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah. So I mean, the Loki trailer looks interesting.
Sorry, as you guys were talking about that, I was remember when I was reading Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, yeah I
That
saw the
looks
trailer.
like a fun show.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
I'm
like
excited.
a 1 second delay right there for all you guys to react.
Yeah,
It looks like a good show.
Yeah.
it does. I'm sure
I had to
that
look
one
it up.
feels like Marvel.
I think they're gonna be like throughout the show deciding who gets to become Captain America. And I read here. what is
Well,
it,
if I'm not mistaken, the whole point is that Captain America left it for Sam
Pretty much
Wilson
Yeah.
for Falcon, but the government doesn't want him to be, and they make their own, which is like the
I mean, it said the introduction of John Walker. We'll see him become
Yeah.
Captain America first. Interesting.
John Walker.
John Walker. I had to look him up. Apparently, he's like some secret agent of
Yeah,
as
he's-
Wiley said, and he becomes Captain America.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
It's
Yeah,
like the
that's-
government chooses their own to represent Captain America instead of what Cap chose, and so then it's
That
pretty
show
much
feels
him.
Maybe
very-
that's what on the football field, that scene where you see Captain America high five that guy, whatever. Maybe that's him.
Mhm.
Who knows?
It feels very Marvel-esque, that show. It feels like normal
Yeah.
Marvel, where Loki and the Scarlet Witch show feel like we're testing out new stuff. We're going to go in a new direction.
It's a
with this
whole
topic.
different, yeah. That one's
So
gonna be cool.
I'm excited for all three of those. The
Yeah,
Hawkeye
I'm
one.
excited for both things because I like everyone loves classic Marvel. I mean, it is.
You can't go. Yeah, it's fun.
But then seeing it like kind of branch out a little bit and do different things. I'm really excited for the What If series. It's animated, but to see the whole idea of like, okay, how would this change if we did this?
Yep.
That whole concept is cool. And I've read a few of the comics, and they were all really, really interesting. So
I like the concept of the WandaVision show where they're doing like, from what I heard, every episode is a different decade of television. So it's like 60s,
is that with, like,
70s,
black and white and all that
80s, 90s, 2000s. So yeah, like even they said at one point it's very inspired by The Office, and it's like that kind of like that mockumentary style and stuff like that. And yeah,
That's cool.
Interesting. We don't have to wait too long for it, so that's good.
so yeah, we'll see.
Wiley?
HBO's considering, or Warner Brothers considering, still releasing Dune in theaters instead of HBO Max. We
Yes,
discussed this a little bit.
sir.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
They fought for the theatrical release. Legendary, who's the production company, they were saying they were going to take Warner Brothers to court, and Warner Brothers would lose the suit. So they're doing anything they can to like prevent that. Because again, they did it. They announced this overnight that all this stuff was going to go to
without
streaming.
consulting with anyone, right?
Yeah, without consulting anyone. So they would lose that court case. So Dune and I forget the other movie, another one of the big ones, are looking at theatrical releases again, which is amazing. I can't wait.
Hey,
I honestly think we should be back in theaters next year. Second half.
I think at this point, yeah.
I think
soon.
like you said, like after maybe June, July, things will start
Summertime.
to kind of simmer down a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's hope.
This podcast isn't sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
All right. Yeah.
One day.
Whatever. Mandalorian has been pushed to a 2022 release. Now, my understanding is because Jon Favreau was on, I think, Good Morning America talking about this.
Yeah, I saw it.
And he was saying that they're going to release that once Boba is finished. Now, originally they said Mandalorian was going to release Christmas of 2021, which is like a year from now. So I'm just going to guess that maybe it's just pushed back like a month or two. I don't think it's going to be that far away from the original release.
What's it, January?
I'm sure.
Isn't it January?
Yeah, so if it was going to release in December or Christmas, it's pretty much almost 2022 anyway. So I think like maybe January, February, around that time. It shouldn't be, I don't think personally it's going to be that long of a wait. But
I don't think it'll be January just because that would probably still interfere with Boba. But first quarter of 2022, I can see.
I think at one point, maybe 1 or 2 episodes, they'll probably be airing at the same time. But I don't know.
But I mean, even, it's everyone loves Mandalorian. We want more Mandalorian. But you can't deny the fact that they're keeping us busy with other shows, Star Wars shows.
I think we're in a golden age right now for Star Wars content, so I really don't want to complain about anything.
You're not going to go without Star Wars for very long because when one thing ends, you just have to wait maybe a few months, a month or two, for them to give you another one to hold you over until the next one. So you're never going to be without anything to watch.
As long as there's something to watch, that's pretty much the point. So we'll see.
All right, that's it. That's all my stories.
Other than that, that's all I can really think of. Oh, there's going to be 2 seasons of that John Cena Peacekeeper show by James Gunn.
They greenlit another season without the first one?
How many episodes a season, though?
I don't know. That's what I don't know. But that when I saw 2 seasons, I was like, what? Why? It's going to be so bad.
Pete Davidson had better be in every single one of those episodes.
What is your obsession?
The only way that would be watchable.
He's gonna die within like the first half hour of that Suicide Squad movie.
He better be the only one to survive.
That is some ground zero hope and expectations I have for that. That's I expect more of Flash season 14 than I do from that show.
Oh my goodness!
How many seasons? Is that still going?
I think 8. So
now there's a Superman show too.
Yeah, Superman and Lois Lane. Yep.
They did the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, and it was atrocious. It was everything how not to do a crossover.
Garbage
shows. Literally.
One of the funniest and or cringiest moments I've seen in television. It was a behind the scenes of some kind of crossover between Flash and Supergirl.
When he was like,
and Flash was supposed to use some like tornado arm power thing, but there's no CGI. He's just his arms, and Supergirl's like jumping where she's supposed to be. It was hilarious.
Did you know? Did you know she was the first one to audition for Supergirl? And then they auditioned thousands of other people, and they went with her after thousands. Imagine being like auditioning after that. Like, there's no way they're gonna pick the first person. Like, that's crazy.
Especially waiting all that time in anticipation.
Here we go.
Maybe Cara Danvers is tougher than you think.
This is the behind the scenes of The Flash.
She's blue.
We're not gonna win this today.
Cara Danvers is tougher than you think.
That's the finish.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, that is
Stuff like
rough.
that, I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. We'd have
I-
to do so many takes, and
that's-
everyone would be so mad at
That's why
me.
you have to be.
How do you
Yeah,
think Endgame?
that's why acting's a whole. But even in Endgame, they're a little bit better. Like it's not.
That's true.
That's true.
I did. You know what I did see when they record scenes in like movies where they're like in a club and there's loud music. There's no music playing.
I saw that on TikTok, bro.
It's literally just the actors like yelling like if there is music playing and everyone in the background's dancing to nothing.
He was just screaming. He was like, "So, do you come to this club?"
Yeah.
often?" And everyone's like, So,
I
like,
saw
it's a
the
quiet
same
set.
video.
Do it for the sake of the actors to give them something to react to.
Yo,
I know,
hilarious.
Is
That's
that not a
crazy.
thing you can do?
Because then if it messes with the mics and I don't
mic
know.
audio.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, one of my favorite, it's like a passion now, is going on YouTube and looking up musicless music videos.
Oh,
Yes.
just like them.
Yes.
Their steps
Amazing.
and stuff. Yeah.
Michael Jackson's Beat It. I must have watched that like 20 times without any music, and all you hear is him like walking
Yeah.
and like shuffling his feet. It's amazing. Go look it up if
need to
you
look it
haven't
up.
seen it.
You know what?
Okay.
I already got it.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Let's pull up just a.
Why are you so
10
quick?
seconds.
It's so cringy.
You wanna be tough, better do what you can.
That sounds. The guy, look at
Beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it. Showing how far strong is your
Oh man. When they add the doors. The doors.
Showing how far strong is your fighter. It doesn't matter who's stronger, right? Just
Okay.
beat it.
Oh my
Yeah, all right.
goodness.
Whoever does the sound effects for those, they're
That's amazing.
It's like a bad lip reading. Those are hilarious. Those videos, but
Yes.
all right.
I think that should
so-
be our
Yeah, that
segue.
should, yeah, that should
Our
be.
news.
We should definitely get to the main topic of this episode.
Okay. Moving on then. Today we're doing another one of those discussion episodes that you guys actually requested. And this one is going to be about oceans. The guys trusted me to plan out this entire episode. They don't really know what we're going to be talking about yet.
Nope.
But to start, we are going to play a little game.
Right off the rip.
And yeah, I came up with the absolute corniest name I could think of, which wasn't hard because I'm not very creative. And it's Kyler's Crazy Creatures. So,
Okay.
That alone has earned us 6 thumbs down.
Yeah.
there you
on
go.
this video.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Okay. Obviously, the ocean is full of all kinds of super weird animals and creatures and horrible things. I went and looked up a bunch of them, and then I thought of some of my own. So,
Wait.
I'm going
okay.
to read off.
Thought of like you made some up.
I
or you-
made up creatures.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's gonna be awesome, trust me.
All
So
right.
I'm going to be giving you names, and you have to tell me whether it's an actual creature
whether it's real or fake. Okay.
or fake.
All right. All right.
And all the real ones come with images. So I'll be putting them up. Anyone listening, when you hear the creature, look it up because they're horrible, and it's awesome.
Love it.
Okay. Are we gonna chime
So-
in? Are you gonna ask us individually?
So that's what I was gonna say. We haven't talked about this, so I wasn't able to clear it with them. We can either do I give you the name and each one of you give me your answer. We can have it where each one of you picks a number. Or we go like in order. Or
I vote. We just discuss it as a group and come to a conclusion that we're like.
We could
figured
all
that
just
would-
make them. Yeah, because
yeah.
I
I
mean,
figured that would be the
we
easiest.
just don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Solidarity in numbers.
cool. So there's no real like point system here. You can just
That's
kind of
fine.
say like,
It's
okay,
fun.
you
Yeah.
win,
It's fun.
whatever.
Yep.
So the first one, snipe eel.
That's real.
I don't think so. What do you think, Joey?
A snipe eel. I think it's real. It sounds
I think that's real.
pretty
guys are
legit.
wrong.
Are we?
Who said
We
that
could
it's
be
not?
wrong.
Darren said it's
wrong.
fake. I can
Darren
see
said that
Kyle.
it's
I
fake?
can see Kyle looking it up, so that junk is real.
I think it's real, actually. I think it's one.
He could be making
Without-
up a name in front of the
No,
picture.
no
just kidding.
backpedaling.
I'm just
No.
bringing up the
I stand
file.
by it.
So it is
Snipe eel?
in fact real.
That's right. That's right. It
Yes.
is.
That is a
Yep.
snipe eel.
Bro, imagine swimming
disgusting.
in the ocean and not touching your feet.
Well, if you're swimming at
Yeah.
like 5,000 feet
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a
above
deep
the
sea
surface of the
creature.
ocean, you're
Probably not.
probably dead.
Probably not.
So that is
It's
the
just so
snipe eel.
slimy.
We still
Okay.
don't know where eels are born. Anyway.
No. Oh yeah, that was something we were discussing, right?
Yeah.
Nobody knows how eels are
No
born.
one's never seen an eel be born.
Blew my mind when you guys told me that. They've
That's
been
such a
trying to figure it out
random,
since-
obscure
So
fact.
strange.
Yeah.
They just
They
have
don't know how it
predictions.
happens.
They just have predictions, but no one's actually
Why
physically
doesn't
with their
someone
own
just
eyes.
have an eel in a
seen
tank and
an
just
eel.
record and just stay there?
They have to migrate to a certain spot. I don't know.
That's
It's-
true.
It's weird.
So weird. Well, they're never gonna see how a snipe eel is born because they're like
That's
super
too deep. Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway. Yep.
oop. We
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It went out for a second.
Number-
but
Number 2, and just because I'm looking around doesn't mean it's real or fake. I'm just loading up the next picture.
Yep.
So number 2, a squirrel fish.
Fake. It's gonna be fake from me.
There's catfish.
Now the thing is, you guys have to. You
not
guys
wrong.
know me. You guys know me. You know how my imagination works. So you have to get into my head and say, is this something Kyler would think is funny and or creative?
I think it's real. I'm gonna have to go with real now.
I'm gonna go. I
don't know.
I'm gonna go fake.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I don't know. I want to say fake too.
So I'm just the offie?
In the group, apparently so.
Man. All right, I want to know.
Squirrel fish?
Squirrel fish is real. 100%.
Real.
Okay.
It's tiny and it has a very large eye.
That's what I'm talking. That's like if
Oh, that's cute.
that's like if Nemo was missing a chromosome, then he would not like that.
Darian, you can't be making those jokes. You can't be making those jokes.
Oh shoot! Oh my god!
We're gonna
So terrible.
we're gonna timestamp
You freaking
Joey
went
breaking
there.
the sound barrier.
Holy cow!
Did I again?
He's like,
It's okay. It's
Okay.
natural.
Oh, I thought
Right.
you meant my mic.
Number
was
3.
sensitivity. Oh, well.
Number 3.
Terrible claw lobster.
Oh man. Ulysses S. Claw.
I'm gonna stick with no.
yeah, me too.
Terrible claw lobster. I'm gonna go. That's a big no from me.
That's a big no.
Is
You guys all
there's no way that's fake. It's
because
100%.
this is
What?
the terrible
Come
claw
on.
lobster.
Oh my!
Look
What?
how disgusting this thing is.
Bro, that's like a
What
saw.
is good with that thing?
It's nightmare fuel.
Honestly, I want to shiver right now because that's just a claw right there.
Right?
It's just disgusting.
It's
That
like
is-
its claws have like teeth on them, but like a sawtooth.
Yeah,
It's
it looks like
really
it
bad.
looks like a saw. It looks like a sawfish on like.
Yeah.
And it's like
On
white
crack.
and clear.
But this is another deep sea creature. So
Is it small?
it's-
Is it small?
you know, I didn't get the size on this one
It
actually.
looks like it could be small.
Yeah. So
That's
that is
wild,
the
man.
terrible claw lobster.
Ocean
I thought
is
that was pretty
crazy.
good. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a horrible place.
Bro, did you know? I don't know. I'll get into facts later. All right, go continue. Sorry.
So I'm 1 and 2. Oh, we're all 1 and 2 actually.
Yeah,
Okay. Next one. Demon fish.
That's real.
that's real.
That one's real.
It's fake.
Come
No
on.
way!
Let's go.
got it,
No way!
I thought that was a good name. That was pretty
If
good.
I look up
actually,
demon fish, something will pop up.
something will pop up, but it's not a real fish. It's from Far Cry. I was trying to find names.
Which one?
And I looked them up before I put them on here, and that one came up. But it's from Far Cry. Not technically a real fish. It's a fictional fish. So there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Demon fish. Yeah. Number 5. Japanese llama fish.
See, that's the thing. Are there llamas in Japan? That's the question. Have you ever
It
seen
could be.
a llama in
It
Japan?
could be a llama fish, but native to the regions of Japan. But I don't even know if a llama fish exists.
I was gonna say, do you know of a llama fish?
I don't think I could believe Kyler anymore.
A llama.
I don't know
fish.
what's true.
I'm gonna say true.
You know what?
I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna go fake.
Joey?
Joey.
Man, this is tough.
I say real.
don't deal
Darius
with
says
that.
fake.
Just fake. Just go fake. I'm just gonna
There
go
we
fake.
go.
It is fake.
Let's go. He thought it would be good to put Japanese in front of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
I knew it.
I was
I
like,
knew
maybe
it.
if I throw in regions, it'll like kind of validate.
The German anglerfish.
Yeah. Okay. Spaghetti monster. Number 6.
I want to say real.
Yeah, I
That
kind of went.
seems so fake that it's real.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Too.
Yeah.
Everyone says real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with real.
Okay, yeah, that's real.
All right,
This is
awesome.
the
Oh, I
spaghetti
don't want to
monster.
see it.
So,
Oh no!
The heck?
What is
yeah,
that?
right? Isn't that horrible? So these the oil workers
no.
working for BP found this thing crawling outside on one of the cameras.
Before or
and-
after the freaking spill? Did they
I
create
don't
this
know.
with the spill?
I don't
Like,
know.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's like underwater. That movie.
Bro, what?
Yeah, it's terrible. Everyone, literally, if you have the ability to look up a spaghetti monster right now.
Is that the only known recording of it? Like the only?
Yes. Yes. All the pictures that I've found are from this recording.
Okay,
They find it in like different
that
positions.
looks like it's a bunch
I don't
of
wanna look at it
jellyfish
anymore.
and like other like
tangled up, right?
tangled
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
That's what's
Looks
so
like
crazy.
my
The
headphones
BP
out of my pocket.
It's
The BP oil
nasty.
spill was what 2010. So this is 10 years ago that they discovered.
Is it that
this.
long ago?
I think so.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it
was-
started
it
off.
is?
I
like
mean, I
it's
was
been-
like in.
Ooh.
Was I in middle
Like it's
school?
been that
or Was
long.
I in? I might have been like a freshman. I don't even remember.
That to me is crazy. That recently they're still discovering that and still haven't found anything else. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah.
Crazy the ocean.
No, that was nuts.
2010, yeah, April
Okay.
to September.
Number 7, Indian bitefish.
There you go again with the region.
Honestly.
I think that one's real though.
Yeah, that one's real.
Wait, but a bite fish? What? They wouldn't. I don't know. Is that
Some of these names,
What kind of sentence was that? Wait.
What?
some of these names you're gonna hear, and you're gonna be like, "Nah, that's fake," and you'll be surprised.
I'm
Terrible
gonna
claw lobster.
I'll say yes. Real.
I'm gonna go with no. Actually, I think it's fake.
Did you just look it up? I swear to
no,
God, you just looked it up.
No, no,
right
no. I typed in the timestamp for the comment.
now. Okay. All right. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go with fake.
No, that's fake. Indian bitefish is not real.
No.
fake.
Kylie with
Bite
his
isn't
regions.
something that they would use to describe a fish. I don't know.
There you go.
What if the fish likes to bite things? I don't know.
I mean, yeah. There's some fish are pretty carnivorous, so they like
You
to
know what?
nibble.
I'm not gonna debate this with you guys.
Next question.
Number 8, ghost fish.
Yes,
That's real.
real.
That's fake.
Ghost boy.
Why he says fake?
Yeah. Ah.
That is real.
Clicking
got
is
it.
real. Oh,
Told
here we
you.
go.
It's cool though, right?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
It looks like the ghost from Sonic.
It looks like a see-through tadpole.
Yeah.
It low-key looks like the chameleon from Monsters Inc.
That does look like a
Randall?
tadpole.
Oh, Randall.
Yeah, it looks like
I hated Randall. He
Yes.
was the worst.
Remember when the machine sucked his lips and he was like white, but then his lips were
Oh,
dark
his
red.
friend. Yeah.
I love that movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one we
got that
got is the spooky sea slug.
fake.
You know,
I don't know
I don't know,
anymore.
man.
I'm just gonna keep saying.
I'm going fake.
It's,
I'm gonna go real.
Going fake.
No, fake.
it's all fake because we're in
Spooky.
a simulation.
None of this is real.
That one is fake. That one's
Yeah.
fake. I can't. That was
Yeah.
I started, I think that was the first one I came up with. And then as it went on, I was like, I gotta start like getting a little more creative with these things.
You should have put like Indian spooky sea slug.
American,
would've voted for it.
Americans.
That's what it was missing. It was missing a region. Gulper eel.
Yes.
Number
That's
10.
real.
That's
Yeah,
real.
real.
Real? It is real. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna
It's
be like
this one
like a
is
huge
not
mouth,
gullet.
a huge mouth, and just skinny. I knew it. That is creepy.
Can
Joey
you
did just
imagine
call
that
that,
coming
bro.
at you?
Joey said big mouth and then real skinny.
How
Dude, I
horrible
called
would
that
be?
mess. That is scary.
Bro.
man.
Look at
That
its
is creepy.
teeth. Look at these.
Like
But I just want to know why.
yeah.
that was what I was gonna say. What is the
So
purpose of
this thing is able to eat fish that are like twice its size because its like mouth thing right here, it like expands and it can hold like fish that are really big so that it can slowly digest it because it's hard to hunt in like the deep sea.
Like a snake, where like
Kinda,
I was gonna
yeah.
say, but snakes look normal, but this one's like adapted to.
they
deep
look
sea.
normal, but they expand. That one's just
Yeah.
like,
And its tail is bioluminescent.
That's
I
just
would love
creepy.
to
A
see
little,
it.
a little trap.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that one wasn't okay. I didn't like that one.
No,
Yeah, that
not
one's
at
the
all.
worst one.
Number 11. Viperfish.
I want to say yes. That's real.
Oh man.
Fake.
You know what? I'm gonna go with fake. You know what I think Kyler did on this one? I think he said, "I'm gonna get them with this one." I think that's what he said. And you're not gonna
That's
get
what
me
he
with
said.
this one.
It's real. Damn it.
Unfortunately, it is a real fish. So
Oh, that thing is intimidating.
Wow.
it's like a barracuda on steroids.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Have you ever seen a barracuda
little-
in person?
My dad has. It
I
was
have-
right in front of me. So
Yeah,
almost killed him.
me too.
It was awesome.
On my honeymoon, I went snorkeling in St. Kitts, and we weren't supposed to see barracuda, and it popped up, and then the instructor was like, "Oh, I have a chain on," so he was covering it the whole time.
Did you die?
No, I did not die. But we were pretty much we were like following it though.
Close call.
It's really creepy. It's like it scares you because I was like, oh shoot, there's a freaking barracuda like 5 feet away from me. Yeah.
It got my dad because he was snorkeling and they were supposed to take off all their chains. And you know my dad, especially back in the day, he wore those like huge medallions.
Yep.
He looked like a thug. Not a good look for anyone who doesn't know my dad.
Yeah.
But he didn't take off his necklace and he went snorkeling and he went
left the
further out than
group.
he was supposed
He
to.
left the group,
Yeah, he
yeah.
went way further out than he was supposed to. And then all of a sudden, a barracuda just came like right up to his face. And he said that he saw the teeth just like opening and closing.
Bro.
So he like
It's-
slowly covered his necklace with his hand, and then it just swam away.
They're a
and he
lot
got up
more
and he saw that
menacing.
he was like super far from the cruise ship.
That's crazy.
They are a lot more
It's
menacing than
horrible.
you would think. Like it's scary.
Wait,
No,
looking it
sir.
up on like the computer, you see how terrible it is, and you're like, well, yeah, I can imagine being in front of that thing would be not fun.
Yeah. It's just the thought that at any moment they can just attack you. It's like, oh shoot.
All right,
All right.
number 12, cookie cutter shark.
You know what? I think I've heard of that one actually. I think
yes.
it's real.
That's real.
I think it's real.
I had a book on sharks when I was little. I was obsessed.
Wiley,
I was
I'm-
obsessed with sharks.
I'm pretty sure this is the shark that both you and I had in a jar.
Is it? Oh,
I
hey,
remember
it
that
was
shark
shark
jar.
I think I still have it in my. Yeah,
It's
it
Yes.
might
cookie
be.
cutter shark.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You guys used to have
It
those
looks like
jars.
it's made of
Yeah.
leather.
You want to
That
see what
is
they call it? A
nasty.
cookie cutter shark?
Yeah.
It's got to be its teeth. Oh,
Dude, that is insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
what
so
in the
fake.
world?
That was
does.
real weird. Yeah. So there
What a
were
set
some
of
pictures
choppers.
of bite marks, and it's a pretty small shark. The bite marks, they're like that big, but it's like a perfect circle, and it just takes a chunk out, and that's why they call it the cookie cutter because it's just like
Interesting. But they're
chunks,
small.
But yeah, they're not too big.
Bro, suck to get
I don't know.
bit
I
by
didn't
it.
I didn't look up how big a full size one gets, but
Yeah, that's weird.
number 13.
Okay.
The black water dragon.
Interesting.
Mm.
You know,
Am I frozen?
No.
No,
No,
we're
we're
just
just-
thinking.
Oh, okay.
Because the water
I thought you
sounds
guys were like
plausible.
vamping for me to get back.
the
we just don't want dead air.
I want to say real. Just because I want to
Is it
see what
again?
it would look like if it is real.
Did you s- the black dragonfish?
Black water dragon.
Black water dragon.
Oh man.
I feel
You
like
know-
I feel like a water dragon is real, but a black water dragon is not the name.
Oh, there's no inclusivity in the water dragon community. That's real. It's
Come
real.
on, action, Wiley.
Stop! Stop!
Come on,
It's
it's
real.
2020.
Darian.
Stop!
It's
Stop.
real.
I'm
Darian
gonna
says
say
it's real?
I'm gonna say no. I think this is a trick question.
I'm waiting for the click.
Joey, what is Joey's verdict?
Oh, I said
Right?
that. It's probably real. I said
Oh, you said it's real?
I was the first one that answered. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
He
sorry.
did. He did.
It is fake.
Ah, how can you break my dreams like
Wiley
that,
was
man?
onto it. The
Yeah.
obese water dragon is a real fish. I don't have
I
a
see
picture of that one.
All
I
too
would have said that was
You
fake.
can look it up yourself. I know, right? You know, I should have put that one in there as a real one.
Shut
There's a real one.
So yeah, the obese. It's just like it's long and it doesn't seem too fat. But I saw it out of the water.
How many of these
I
you
don't know
said?
what actually-
24.
24. We're on 14.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're good.
Yeah.
The dolefish.
Dole.
Dole.
Like D-U-L-L.
Dhole. Dole.
It's real. It's named after a scientist Robert Dole.
I say it's real.
I just made that up.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the
I'm
science.
shaking my head because I know you at this point. I'm like,
Either it's real or Kyler was like drinking Dole juice or something. I don't know if that's
And
a
he
real
was like,
thing.
I'm
"Yeah,
gonna say it's real.
It is fake.
That's real."
It's fake. Yeah.
Are you
fake one.
serious?
I can't
Yeah.
trust you anymore.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would.
The spelling,
Darren, stop twisting
you
your
knowing
mustache.
how to spell it
Leave me
is
alone.
what got me. Yeah.
There you
He
go.
even spelled it DH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hairy frogfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on.
See, can frogs have hair?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Are frogs fishes?
They're amphibians.
But it's a
You know,
frog fish.
I'm gonna go with a no. I don't think any amphibians have hair. I could be totally wrong.
I know.
I'll
I want
go-
to say no too.
It doesn't necessarily need to be hair. It could be like little particles or something. I'm gonna say
it
yes. to
it could be
just,
some
just,
little-
something.
just to llevar la contraria.
like hair light.
I'll say
Darian
yes.
says no. Joey says no. Wiley says yes.
He's clicking. It's real.
Yeah, baby.
It's clicking.
darn
It's
it.
real.
Yeah. See, it's like
Ew.
little.
See, that's not hair. You're right, Wiley. You
Yeah.
thought rationally there.
It's super weird looking. I don't
Yeah,
like
that
it.
is interesting.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, so
That looks like it could be like on the
Listening, we're
Great
looking at a
Barrier
hairy
Reef.
frogfish.
I didn't see where it was from. I didn't do too much research on these
You just
because I
looked
was
up
researching
weird.
other stuff. Yeah. Okay. Number 16. Frilled shark.
Yes, the prehistoric six-frilled shark. That junk was
Yep,
creepy.
that's Wiley answer.
It's
for us.
real. I
Oh,
knew it too.
No,
I
you
knew it too. It
didn't.
was
No, you
creepy.
didn't. But that
Did you,
junk,
Darren?
I'm obsessed with that shark.
I've
Because
said
it
it.
showed up. It was prehistoric. It showed up like 10 years ago. No one knew where. It was sick. It came to the surface. It's not supposed to be on the surface.
This one is the scariest one, in my
Yes.
opinion, out of this entire list.
Yes.
It is horrible.
Yeah,
Can you imagine this thing? It's like an eel mated with a shark,
it is creepy.
and
Did
then
you see other photos
was
of it?
birthed through nightmares.
Did you
It
see the
is-
video of it swimming?
No, I don't want to.
Ooh, it's creepy. And you know,
I
it
did
what
as
that
little
was?
research on this one as possible because it's horrible.
Does it swim like the way it's arced right now, like up and down?
It's sort of. It's like very
Like
like.
a oh, that's
I hate
creepy.
this thing. Look at its teeth.
Yeah,
How big does
That-
it get? Do you know?
it's. I think it was
Big.
about like 5-6 feet. I don't remember. It might be
That is
bigger.
scary.
It might be bigger.
That is scary.
That looks like a
hate
fish you
this
would
thing.
see in like Journey to the Center of the Earth, like some sci-fi.
This
prehistoric.
one was sick. That they said it was like, I guess it's been living thousands of years, and it was sick and came
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
surface.
Imagine what other kinds of ones like that are down there.
Yeah,
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
hated
that.
that
I
one.
think that was like weird by Australia or something. They found it, but
Damn, now I'm
Australia is horrible, so probably.
not
remember-
Australian people.
If we
I
have
know-
any listeners from Australia, I love you.
I know that
Yeah,
one was real
everything there
because
wants to kill
I was
you.
obsessed with it. I was like, wow, it
That
blew
is
my
pretty
mind.
cool.
No, I didn't like that one. Number 17, vampire squid.
Yes.
Joey says yes.
I'm gonna go with no. I think it's
I
fake.
go with yes. I go with yes.
Is
That
real.
was currently-
Yeah, baby.
Darn it.
Oh yeah. Wow. Now that's
So the interesting thing about this one, if you look at its tentacles, it's got like little
Teeth.
kind of
It looked like vertebrae.
like ridges or like vertebrae,
kind of sort of teeth.
like a backbone.
And what it does is when it's like cornered, it does that and it flips its
Dude,
inside like over itself.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looked like a cute cartoon, but now it's just that's just
Oh
creepy.
my lord.
no.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
It's like a
Down.
bad fruit.
I don't like
That's
that.
a
sin.
Take the
I feel like
picture-
I should be on
picture
like
off.
a private browser right now. What is this?
Yeah, that's a sin. I need a. That's wild.
Yeah. So that's the vampire squid. Number 18, miniature gulofish.
False.
No, not
Sounds
real.
like a racial slur.
Here we go again.
Darren, his jokes, bro.
I think it's fake.
Fake. Joey?
Nah. No, I'm gonna go with real. There's no way you made up that word.
Wiley?
I say fake.
It is fake.
Yeah.
I
told
take
you.
offense to that, Darian.
Let's go.
Why can I
Nah,
not
Joey
make
was
that
the one
up?
that said that, not me. Pull it real.
I got into a rhythm when I was coming up with these things. All right, the squid worm.
Squid worm.
I thought you said Squidward at first.
Same.
No, squid worm.
True. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, it's 100% real. Off the coast of India.
I'll go real. Darren, stop. Real.
I don't know, man.
That is real.
See?
Yeah, baby. Man, what's
Interesting.
why? Just like
Really,
why?
really weird. It has like 10 things coming out of its
Why do
head.
these exist?
Bop it.
Yeah,
Twist
why
it.
I don't know. I don't know what's the front and what's the back of this one. I think this is the head right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know
There's
what
no
all
front.
this stuff is.
There is no back. There is no time.
I just want to
Yeah.
know the purpose and like
I don't know.
It's a little funky for sure.
it's weird.
All right. So number 20, Antarctic race, or rats.
How do you spell that?
WRASSE.
Language of origin?
I don't have that on my note.
What the heck is a ras, bro? I've never heard of a rat. What?
What was the name again?
Antarctic race. I don't know how it's pronounced.
I'm gonna go with a
gonna
big
go
old
real.
fake on that one.
I'm gonna go real.
Joey says real.
Yeah.
Wiley?
Just
Okay.
I don't know. I'll say real.
That is fake.
Called
Damn.
it.
I'm up with that one. I like that
Called
one.
it.
Is that okay? Is there such thing as a fish named a ras?
There is,
Okay. All right.
but I stole that
I'm about to-
part.
that's what I'm about to
combined
say.
with
Like,
something else.
I'm like, where did you
'Cause
come up with that?
I
Like,
still don't know how to pronounce it. Even Chris, because I read these off to Crystal to see how good they would be, and she was
Yeah.
like, "I think the fact that you don't even know how to pronounce it gives it validity."
Yeah.
But yeah,
I felt that. Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
like, nah, he's kind of faking the pronunciation.
no, I don't know what it actually is
Think
called.
rationally.
21, Minoc eel.
Minoc
Mm.
eel.
You know, that one's real.
I'll say real.
I'm gonna say no.
It says no.
I say no.
I say real.
You said real.
Yeah.
It is fake.
Yeah, baby.
And I'm very surprised Darian didn't know this because a Minoc is a creature from Star Wars. Those are the things that latched onto the Millennium Falcon when it was inside the giant
That's
worm.
right.
Oh,
That's
you're
right.
And I said that, and Crystal was like, "That sounds familiar."
Yeah.
And I was like, "It's from Star Wars." She was like, "They'll all get it. They'll all figure it
Episode
out."
5,
Because
my favorite
I'm not,
one
I'm
too.
not in the Star Wars headspace, you know.
I wasn't there.
I thought I'd
Yeah.
throw that in there and see what happened.
Touche.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was
I
good.
like that.
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
Touche.
I'm impressed
I
with
wasn't there. Come on.
Okay. Next one. And we only have 3 more. We got the Sea Angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's real.
Real.
Okay, unanimous.
it's
It is
beautiful.
He's
Full
pulling
and
up the screen. I saw in the
majestic.
glasses.
Yep. See, it's beautiful.
That
Majestic.
looks like the tadpole from earlier.
the ghost.
Kinda like the ghost fish. Yeah.
With wings.
Yeah. And that one's kind of whack.
Yeah, there's not much to say about the Sea Angel.
Yeah.
23. Dumbo Octopus.
Yes.
I want to say yeah. It's probably got like big flappy ears and then the tentacles.
Yeah, you know what? Joey's right. I think that's a yes.
That's
Pulling it up. Look.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pulling up other things too. You
Nah.
can-
Yeah,
this is
okay,
the-
buddy.
This is the Dumbo Octopus.
Yeah, look at it. Oh my god.
So Joey pretty much called it. It's got weird like flaps on the side of its head that look like ears.
Strange.
All right, and last but not least,
False. It's fake.
fang tooth.
Fake.
What?
Fang tooth.
Fang tooth, like a fang,
white fang.
like a
Real.
fang tooth.
Real.
That's redundant. Correct me if I'm wrong, but fangs are teeth. It's like saying hairy hair. I don't know.
Hairy hair would be a hairy bun, you know.
Yeah, it's like wet water. I don't know. I'm gonna go with fake there.
I'm gonna go with real.
I'm no linguist. I could
Wiley?
be totally wrong.
I said fake.
Oh, why they said fake? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That is
Real.
a real
It's
creature.
real.
Give me a second to pull it up.
Who let
And it
this
is-
scientist come up with that name?
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
Oh, it's that
not-
one.
It's not
Oh,
fun
so
to
it's
look
like-
at.
What?
Looks like an anglerfish.
It does look like an anglerfish, but it doesn't have the antenna.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that is one ugly fish.
So
Just genuinely
this is why
ugly.
they call it the fang tooth, because of these things right here.
Okay.
That's like the Steve Buscemi of fishes. it's a really ugly fish.
Oh man.
leave Steve Buscemi alone.
Okay, so that was Kyler's Creatures Corner, or Crazy Creatures. I don't know what I named it. Go back to the beginning of the episode to find out.
Cuckoo crazy Kyler. Okay.
Sure, that one. Yeah. Okay,
All right.
moving on. Next segment. I don't know who won that. You guys can tally it up if you want, listeners. Whatever.
Yeah.
We all win participation awards.
Sure, we'll do that.
Yay.
Okay, so as I said before, this one's going to be a little different. We're not talking so much like phenomena or facts of the ocean, depths and all that stuff. It's going to be more weird things that are found in the ocean.
I'll throw in a few facts here and there.
Yeah, I'll give you cues. You can be like, hey, you can toss one in there.
Yeah.
So that you're not just listening to my voice, I've given the guys some statistics. They don't know what they pertain to, so I'll just tell them when it's their turn to talk, and they'll throw out the first stat that I gave them, and that's what is going to apply.
Yeah,
to what we're talking about.
literally, he
So-
sent me a list of numbers, and not one thing here is
Yeah.
cohesive with the next number. It's
Nope.
like,
I
Yeah.
have no clue what I'm looking at.
It's
Yeah,
not in
makes
that
no
way.
sense.
Okay, so have you guys heard of Atlantis?
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. The lost
Okay.
city, underwater city of Atlantis. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to be talking about Atlantis today,
Okay.
That was
or
Thank
at
you
least
for
not the
wasting
one.
30 seconds of my life.
All
Not
right.
the one.
I mean,
not the one you guys are thinking of. Bear with me. Not the one you guys are thinking. of.
Okay.
Now, there's more than one sunken city.
Okay.
The one we're going to be talking about today is in Japan. It's
Ooh,
called
I'm excited.
Yonagani,
Oh yeah, I know that.
Japan, and it is the Yonagani Monument. Now, this thing
I think I know
is
what you're talking about.
absolutely insane. I hope you guys, have, at least one of you, has heard of this.
Maybe.
So, it was discovered not actually too long ago, 1986.
Okay.
The city
40 years
was
ago.
sunk by earthquakes, supposedly. Wiley, what is your first stat?
My first stat is the fitness gram pacer test is
I hate this bit. It's the worst.
just caught me so off guard.
I almost choked on my water.
Yep. That was great.
it took Kyler a
perfect.
second to realize what I did to you.
It was like so much.
He was like, "Yep, go ahead, your fitness gram."
Shut up and move on.
All right, I gotta make a montage of every time we catch Kyler with this. All right, my first stat is 2000.
So the city was saying 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
Estimate. Now, some geologists believe that the city is over. Joey, what is yours?
Let me get that information for you. 5,000.
Years old.
So it was up for 3,000 and then sunk.
3,000 years sank 2,000 years ago. Now, for some reason, I'm going to start pulling up these pictures for you guys to look at.
All right.
Some reason, people, and if you look at this thing, I'm going to pull it up right now, and everyone listening as well, please look up
I feel like I know what
Yonagani
you're
Monument
talking
so you can see this thing, because
Can you,
there is
can you
no
spell it? Can
way.
you spell it for the listeners?
Yonagani is, oh yeah, that's true. Yonaguni.
Okay.
If you look up Atlantis of Japan, it's the
It'll-
first thing
it'll
that's going to
pop
pop up.
Okay.
Interesting.
So this is the Yonagani
Dude.
Monument.
That looks
Wow.
cool.
Now,
That looks like the
Some
Star Wars Clone
geologists-
Wars episode, The Void. You remember that one? Looks
now
like a
listen to
little-
this. Some geologists believe that this is actually a natural occurrence.
Okay.
You
No
tell
way.
me
Bro,
this is a natural occurrence.
It's like a pyramid.
No
It's
way.
an actual there's a pyramid underwater, and they're saying,
With
nah, that's
stairs.
just sandstone. With stairs included.
That's not
We-
natural. There's
We
no
discussed this
way.
before. There are no 90-degree angles that naturally
Naturally
occur.
occur.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. Now,
Strip the credentials
This
of that
is
person.
this is what they said. They said it's basic geology and classic stratigraphy. I don't know how to pronounce that word for sandstones, which tend to break along which tend to break along planes and give you these very straight edges, particularly in an area with lots of faults and tectonic activity.
All
I
right.
don't care what
I
fault
don't
line
care.
you're on.
But listen, look, they're all even.
With
Every
stairs.
single- it's on an incline. It's literally stairs. There's no way.
Yeah. Wow, that is so cool.
Natural. That
That'd be
means
a- that'd be a
that
cool,
means you know what that means? We have no idea, so we're just gonna blame it on nature. Like that's
Yeah.
Seriously.
Now, neither Japanese Agency for Cultural Affairs nor the Okinawa Prefecture recognize Yonagani as cultural property. So nobody's taking credit for this thing. Nobody knows what it is. Nobody has any kind of
aliens.
history based on it. That's actually a theory, unfortunately.
aliens, yeah,
That aliens
100%.
created it.
100%. Same thing.
You
as
know,
the
it always
pyramids
comes
of
back
Giza.
to the dude. We can do a whole episode on aliens if you
Yeah,
want. Wiley.
definitely.
Just
I would
tell me.
love to. I would love to. Let's do it.
You know?
because that fascinates me. Let's do it.
It fascinates me. That's what it fascinates.
Let's go, Darian. Let's go.
just
You know
tell
what?
me.
Let's just hijack this episode and turn it into an alien episode.
Let's go. Start
Let's
with the
go.
pyramids. You know the pyramids
Kylie-
are located in the exact geographical center of the earth.
Exactly. That is insane. How do
It
they know
blows
that?
my mind.
How do they
Each
know
block
that?
is the same dimension. Too.
That was for those listening. That was Joey with the voice changer.
Oh my God, with the voice of God himself.
That was an angel that fell from heaven. That's what that was.
right.
Called a demon. Get out of here.
Anyway,
Okay.
I apologize for that little rant, but let's go.
Going back, actually, I skipped one of Darian's by accident. Sorry, D. So you're going to go to your second stat that I gave you. What is it?
It's all right. 10. It's gonna be 10. That's 1-0.
So the tallest point, that is the point of that pyramid, is only 10 feet from the surface of the water. How this thing wasn't discovered until 1986, I don't understand.
You can see that. Like if
You can
Yeah.
see,
you take one
10 feet
helicopter
from the
ride, you
surface.
could see it. Like I don't.
Yeah, you don't notice that pyramid under the water?
The deepest
Darian,
point.
don't.
The deepest point is Wiley.
52.
How far down?
5
52
2.
feet.
That's 5 and then a 2.
So it's only 42 feet long. The pyramid is only
That's-
42 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
All right,
saying
so
that it's
the
the pyramids
deepest-
of Giza under the
the-
water.
the
It's
deepest
just saying
point-
that there's pyramids.
So like the
Yeah.
from the surface of the pyramid is 52 feet and it's only 10 feet away from the surface of the water. So it's 40. Yeah, like simple math.
That's-
It's 42. That's crazy.
It's not that.
not
it's
as big
not
as I
huge, but it's there, and it's definitely not a natural occurrence.
no.
That didn't happen.
No way.
From waves and sandstone and stuff.
No.
Now, another thing that divers have discovered while searching this site: rocks sculpted into the likeness of animals.
Oh, that's natural, right?
I wasn't able to get a picture of some of these. I looked. Quarry marks in stones and rudimentary characters carved onto stone surfaces.
Now, how are you gonna see all this and be like, nah, this was natural? The water
Now-
hit it and started carving into the thing. Like, come on.
The reasoning behind it is that the carvings that are in the stone
People found
surfaces
it.
are made
People
from
found it and
m-
carved
marine
into-
life, like scratching it and with their teeth and stuff like that.
How did
Mermaids.
you gotta be kidding
Mermaids.
me.
The
Mermaids.
the rocks sculptures are made from waves and currents pushing the rocks about.
That's enough of this. I don't want to hear about
I
this
don't-
anymore. What is this nonsense?
I don't buy any of it.
Whoever wrote
No.
these
To be
articles,
honest.
I want to go
Continue.
talk to the person and be like, I have gone to 0 years of college and I want to smack you in the face for being so stupid.
Let them know. Let them know.
Joey, can you tell me the total area of this monument?
It's 984 by 492.
Okay. That's a
insane.
little bit.
That's huge.
That's a little bit impressive.
So, with aside from the pyramid, they think that the rest of the monument it was a temple.
So
That's
it was
the-
900. You said feet, Joey?
Like this little city, this
Oh,
whole-
I don't know.
it's
He didn't give me
900
what
yeah, it's
measurement
feet.
it was.
942 feet by 492.
942 by 400.
And only 42 feet tall?
That one pyramid.
That was the pyramid. I wasn't able to get a
he's talking
full.
about, he's talking about the whole like city monument
Yeah.
that he showed.
It's this long and this
Gotcha.
wide,
184 feet. Jeez.
which is nuts. That
Insane.
is massive.
How do you miss it?
Definitely made by people. I don't know how long ago, but that is man-made.
It just sounds like a city or something like that. A little
Yeah.
pueblito, and it
So-
got sunken.
One thing that a lot of other theorists think of is that there used to be a continent that was very close to Japan called the continent of Mu, M-U, that also sank. So a lot of people think that this might be part of
Part of
that,
it.
like
A
sunken
continent?
a continent. I don't know how big it was. I didn't look into that part that much. but they think that this might be like part of like the peak of that continent that's still around.
That actually makes me want to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I hate him
Not
so
gonna lie,
much.
I use the bathroom too.
Go for it.
Go pee then.
Might as
He's
well.
already gone.
So-
So to wrap up our little Atlantis of Japan, if anyone wanted to find out more about this, there's actually a documentary on YouTube called Japan's Mystery Pyramids. So it's about 45 minutes. I haven't watched it myself, but if you wanted more information,
dare you.
this is just the bare bones of everything.
How dare you bring us this information and not be fully,
Facts, yeah.
enlightened?
I
with
looked
all
up the
this
facts. I didn't watch the documentary.
I'm just messing
It
with
was
you.
a
I'm just messing with you.
televangelist.
So, Wiley, you want to go ahead and throw out one of those phenomena that you looked up?
Okay, yeah.
Facts.
Did you guys know that mathematically, there in the ocean exists a black hole?
Yes.
Black holes. They are called deep eddies, or ocean eddies, and pretty much they're just black holes in the water, and it's
Okay.
What?
Here goes Darren. Okay.
It's just
It's kind of like a whirlpool.
Yes, it's just like randomly throughout the water. It's like a big whirlpool. It mathematically
sinkhole for the
by
water.
dimensions and by the way it acts and stuff. It's pretty much a black hole in the water.
now when you say deep eddy, we're talking EDDY.
EDDIES, ocean
Okay.
eddies and black holes are.
I knew it was. You know what? I was looking it up, and I was like, that sounds like an alcohol drink.
You want to look
because
at
it
it?
is
Deep
alcohol.
eddy is alcohol
Yeah.
drink. Yeah.
So does it just
Look up an ocean eddy,
like the
Darian.
whirlwind and just suck in the water and kind of disperse it? 'Cause
Things
I'm-
in there. It's like ocean currents. I think that cause
Okay,
it.
all right.
Yeah.
So
and
it
so
just
apparently it doesn't affect surface like shipping for stuff. More more like underwater. So like if you're in
Is
a
this what you're
submarine
referring
passing
to?
through it. Yes. Yep.
I was about to say, what would happen if you could pass through it?
So essentially, one of the whirlpools that you see at the surface.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, how did those start? There's the
So
alcohol.
there's alcohol. Yeah. I don't know exactly. I didn't look much into it. I was.
I
Just,
think it's currents, like conflicting
yeah,
currents
I
when
think
they
it's,
like cross
multiple
each other.
currents
Then it
cross
just
each other. Yeah.
they push through and it just turns the water into pretty much like a funnel.
Yeah,
It just
it's
sucks
pretty
everything in.
insane though. Like when
It's
just
scary.
The fact that you can see it from space and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
You ever see those dips in the ocean where it's like a huge circle and it looks like a waterfall
Yes.
going around the circle?
Yeah. What are
That to me is like the craziest thing because it's like,
It looks like from
horrible.
Fantastic Four, like the Silver Surfer one, where he would have like.
yeah,
huge one.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Like, how does that happen in water? I don't know how to explain it, man. Because
Well, a
on
lot of-
land you
That's
have a
like a black
sinkhole.
hole right there. Yeah.
But in
so
water-
that's one of the things that they think might be the cause of the Bermuda Triangle, which is methane gas. Pockets of methane
Yeah, those are
underneath.
those
yeah,
are
yeah.
methane pockets, right? Isn't that
So
what
it takes the water and it, I don't know how to.
True.
I know in my head how it is. I don't know how to verbalize it. It's like
creates like a
the
pocket,
density,
right?
the
Yeah.
density of the water. It lowers the density of the water, so things sink like immediately. Like it's like a full stop. So you're here, water's fine. You pass over, and it's just like boom, you're gone.
Speaking of
That's
density, did you know because of different densities in water, there can actually be rivers and lakes in the ocean underwater?
Absolutely,
What?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's pictures of that too.
Imagine
There's a
imagine,
whole like raging river.
imagine like the Goo Lagoon from SpongeBob, how you're like it's water underwater. It pretty much
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like it's crazy.
SpongeBob is more accurate than a lot of people
Then
give
a lot
it
of
credit
people,
for.
yeah.
So this is the sinkhole I was referring to.
Yep.
Dude,
Oh wow, yeah, that's not.
That's
okay.
what I mean.
I don't want
How
to
does
die
that-
before falling into that.
Yeah, because how does that make sense? If it's all just water, how does it stop at that specific spot? If it's a methane pocket, okay, that makes more sense.
No, that's not the methane pocket. That's not what I was talking about.
so then what is
I don't know
in
what
that
that is.
hole that's you know what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying?
but there's a dam there.
Yeah.
There's a dam there, so who knows?
This must be the methane pocket.
That's no, that is actually I looked into that one. I was going to talk about it, but then there wasn't a whole lot to get into. That was a cave, a massive cave, and they know because there are like stalactites and stuff like that inside of it. that was as sea levels rose, it slowly like filled up, and now it's just this like huge
So it's
cave
dark.
that's like I think it's 400 something feet deep. It's just
That's
a hole.
wild.
That kind of stuff just creeps me out, man.
Have you
No,
seen
the,
where
the ocean is horrible.
Have you seen where the Pacific and Atlantic meet, and it's just
Meet?
a complete different color?
It's a line.
It's a line of different
What?
colors.
I think so.
It's a straight up line. One is like way darker than the other. I don't know which is which, but I have seen.
Oh
I saw
my
so
God.
many things.
You guys are right.
Yeah, it's cool. Again, anyone listening, look this stuff up.
It's crazy.
It's so weird. Yeah,
That's weird.
Dude.
But I never
It's like a
understood
legit-
that. Is it because of the depth of the water? I never.
no, it's the
Salt
Like-
concentration?
okay. The
alright.
the salt deposits and stuff like that.
Okay, that's crazy.
It's just
The
it's like
fact
oil
that-
and water
The
almost.
fact that it doesn't like blend, it just literally just like cuts
it's an
off.
actual line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. See, now that's the stuff that blows my mind and gets me mad because there's no reason it needs to be cut in the line like that, and it should just be
Blending like an ombre gradual.
homogenous.
Okay, so moving on. Have you guys ever heard of the Baltic Sea anomaly?
Twice.
That sounds very familiar. Yes.
You have?
No.
I've never heard of it.
It sounds very
got
familiar
excited.
to me. Baltic Sea.
I was
don't know
hoping
why.
that someone would like actually know some of this stuff. Okay. So, this is
Isn't that where it's like crazy ocean waves and like it's always like storms and stuff? Am I thinking of the wrong? Yeah, maybe.
Not that I didn't see anything that said anything
I don't know.
about that.
Baltic sounds really familiar to me. For some
So,
reason, but
this is the Baltic Sea anomaly.
what the?
Now,
not
this
at all what I was thinking of.
I don't
this
even
isn't
know
a
what I'm
picture.
looking-
This isn't like an actual photograph. It's a rendering.
Rendering.
That's
Because
why. Okay.
it's super, super, super deep.
Is that sand? Is that the surface? Or
It's on like a pillar.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Which is
looking at,
weird.
to be honest.
Yeah. So now here's the thing. I'm going to tell you a little
the
bit about
quality
it
is not the best. That's why it's like
because it's literally like a 3D
rendering.
rendering from like sonograms and stuff like that or whatever they're called.
yep.
It was discovered in 2011, which was very recent.
This crazy. This is what I
That's
mean.
what yeah.
But bro, when I tell you, literally less than like 5% of our oceans have been discovered
so
or
many things to
explored.
discover,
So
yeah.
like it's
Yeah. Now, it was discovered by a Swedish explorer, Peter Lindbergh, and his Ocean X team. And I thought that might have something to do with Tesla, but it doesn't.
bro. I just realized that
2011.
I haven't switched the cameras around, so I gotta make a new overlay. Anyway, okay.
Well, that sucks. Now, what they were doing was looking for a shipwreck when they came across this. They were like deep sea divers. Darian, your next stat. How tall is this thing?
26.
Feet. 26 feet tall.
measurement. 26
Right.
of them.
Wiley, how many feet long is it?
210 feet.
So this thing is huge. Joey,
Yes.
how many feet below the surface of the ocean is it?
300.
So,
You know,
That's not that deep. Yeah.
it's not that deep. No. But it's like, I don't know why it's so hard for them to get a good picture. Because you really, I mean, there's,
Yeah, I mean,
look it up and there isn't much.
Is it too dark?
we're gonna have footage from the Mariana Trench for an Avatar movie, and we can't get 300 feet.
Are they
deep.
actually like filming down there?
Yeah.
They already did.
Yeah.
2
Oh,
years ago.
really? I know he went down there. I didn't realize that he like filmed.
James Cameron is mad extra. It's probably not even that good. Like they probably could have done better on a blue screen, but he wanted to say,
Probably like
He
pitch
wanted to
black.
say that it's actually from the Mariana Trench.
yeah, it's like super dark.
Okay, now, some theories. This anomaly is part of a fleet of crashed UFOs.
I knew it. It looked like Kal-El's spaceship, and I
Now-
was gonna say that.
Okay, Kal-El, give it another look and tell me what other ship this looks like.
Star Wars, Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium
Exactly.
Falcon.
Some people have actually said that this is the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, come on. Like, I was just made that up.
I
What are we doing here?
lost it. I lost it.
Okay.
So it's not the Millennium Falcon. Possible remains of yet another sunken city is another theory. Researchers think that it is a glacial deposit. Now, that part I don't know if I buy 100%
How
because
that wouldn't
What's
make
a
any
glacial
sense.
deposit?
glacial. Okay, so
Wouldn't it still be frozen? Shouldn't it?
well, this is the thing. It's in the Baltic. So a lot of the Baltic Sea was carved out by glaciers during the Ice Age. That's a fact, apparently. I don't know how they can prove that, but that's like a well-known, understood thing. So they think that this anomaly was carved out by glaciers scraping across the ocean floor. It kind of makes sense, but I don't understand how it can create something like this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't
I
even
don't know.
know honestly, like what exactly.
I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's it's
That's on the
weird. It's like a
ocean
disc.
floor. That's on the ocean floor.
Yes.
And it's hard. It's like
It's made okay, so this is another thing. The makeup of this anomaly, there's all kinds of different stones and stuff like that. Mixed in there are metals that some people claim can't be created by nature.
it's a monolith.
That's why they're saying
is a
UFO.
monolith.
That's why.
Okay.
Well, okay. What
Okay,
is
can't
the
be created by
statement-
nature in terms of like
Like
it's not on the periodic table, or it is on the period like only man.
No, it is. It is there.
Okay.
But some people, the
like
disagreement is
composite
that
metals kind of thing.
the disagreement is that they're trying to figure out how old this thing is, because the metals in there can be made. It would just take a stupid amount of time. So they're like, the time that it would take for the metals to be found inside of this thing, it would have to be like millions and millions of years old, and it's not. So some people are like, well, yeah, it is. And then others are like, no, it's not. They don't know
what I
how
think
old
it is? I think we doubt a lot of times how smart civilizations were before us. You know, there's civilizations that didn't leave their entire history. And a lot of time, even with the pyramids, like, I don't know, I'll look it up when we do the conspiracy episode, but I feel like they were a lot smarter than people today give them credit for.
I think so too,
Absolutely.
because they had
The
tools.
Mayans.
If you see like
The
some of these
Mayans.
ancient things, some of the tools they had like perfect drill holes, perfect saw cuts that were like straight.
Exactly.
So it's like they had to be super smart to do all these things. Yeah.
And
They
then
may,
people
they may
just
not have KFC video game consoles, but they had the other stuff.
the frustrating thing though is that people take away their credit and say, "Oh, it was just aliens." It's like, well, no, it wasn't
Because
These people-
they have nothing else to prove, so then they
Yeah.
just go out there and
It's
they have nothing
insane.
to-
Like some of the things that these different civilizations came up with, it's absolutely nuts. So just to wrap this part up, Ocean X, which is the company that found it, they insist that it is in fact a natural formation, or it's not. I'm sorry, not a natural formation.
okay.
They claim that all of their electronic equipment stopped working completely when they got within 200 meters of the object.
So what if it's like a huge magnet, like a
That's interesting. True.
yo? It's a
does
monolith.
that even
Yo,
mean?
it's the next movie, 2002, a water
2002.
odyssey, an ocean odyssey.
Yeah.
That
So
would be crazy.
That would
It's
be
the
a good
super
movie.
baby's hideout.
that's his house. That's where he's chilling.
That's where he lives.
Did you say Super Baby?
You had that on deck?
We always have Super Baby ready to go.
Why are
Oh
you so
my
quick
God.
with this day?
I know, that was way too fast.
Darren's, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the Baltic Sea anomaly. There's a 2016 documentary, and on IMDb it got an 8.8 out of 10, which is actually not bad.
How many votes?
I think it was like 34.
See, that's just a lot.
That's the 34 people that made the documentary.
Yeah.
Like,
Said go back and watch the video and hit like. Yeah, so I haven't seen it myself. I can't vouch for it, but it's there.
oh, damn,
If you wanna go look at it.
Kyler hasn't seen none of these things he's talking about.
Actually vouching for this stuff.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research. Excuse me if I don't go super in
We're
depth on
just
everything.
messing with you, man.
Now, we are going to listen to a few sounds.
1.5.
We talked before about the bloop. That
Yeah.
was
Wasn't that disproven?
disproven.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to listen to 3 videos. They're only like 30 seconds. Some weird ocean sounds. One of these has been disproven, but it's still a really cool sound I wanted you guys to hear. The other 2 are still up for grabs. Nobody really knows what they are. So the first one we'll listen to is Upsweep. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Now your quality there, I
Top
can't even
240.
read the
I
word.
mean, we're just
You
listening
don't.
to it.
Yeah, you don't have to watch the
Oh,
video.
okay, we're
there's
just-
there's
yeah.
nothing
Okay.
to see.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
It sounds like 2001 Space Odyssey.
It does.
Excuse me? Is it like jumping up?
You guys hear that?
Am I tripping or is it like
Going high, right? Like
going
going
That's the
higher
upsweep.
every-
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going up. Yeah,
I have
That
now
one
ascended
is
to
still-
a higher plane of thought.
that one nobody knows. That's the upsweep.
It's like a.
So
I didn't like that one.
That's
if you were
creepy.
underwater, would you be able to hear that or no? Would you? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
imagine.
heard that from like a few like 1,000 miles away.
So just imagine, you're by yourself in the middle of the ocean, and you start hearing that underwater.
I'll
Not okay.
cry.
Yeah.
I'll probably cry.
Cry in the water.
So my
Alright,
thought
so-
process with survival is get death over with as quick as possible. So if a bear is charging at me, like swing at him and call him towards me to get it over with. Not that hide on the ground. Try to,
Come here.
yeah, exactly. That's just me. I don't know.
All right,
If
what
someone's
if-
robbing my, go ahead.
What if this is the opposite of like light years? You know how we see things, but it's light years away. What if it's like the speed of sound is much slower?
Ancient.
And what if it's like so deep in the water that we're hearing like a crash or like something sinking from years and years and years ago? I don't know. I don't fact check me on that because I don't know about the science and the math.
I don't know how that
sounds like-
works. I don't think that's plausible. It sounds
Sounds
cool.
like a cool
I
book
like the sound
theory.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
So
I'm saying.
that was the
Don't-
upsweep.
I don't know.
We got next we'll listen to hold on.
Oh, I love it.
This is Julia. This one has been
Disproven.
proven. Yeah, they know what this was. So we'll listen to that.
That picture is so cool.
Yeah.
So when I hear that, I don't know what normal ocean sounds like. So it's kind of like
Whatever you heard.
I can't
Not like that.
distinguish. Yeah, I can't distinguish what's like. Because if I feel like if I'm underwater, it's just gonna be like. But then again, when you're underwater, it's more of like a muffled silence, like like white noise. So
oh my god.
So that one was proven to be again glaciers, like icebergs and stuff like that, grinding
on
across the
icebergs.
ocean floor. Yeah. That one was
that is so cool.
this last one. It's called Slow Down.
Oh man, I feel like this is gonna be the creepiest one.
This is
yeah,
There's someone going slow down. I'm like doing
this
that.
is straight up
this.
talking.
Slow down.
Were you guys able to hear that?
yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sounded like a
have a
winding down.
theory.
Like,
Yeah.
That is the
So-
Millennium Falcon, and it's parking
Parking.
right there on that
That's
spot.
that's linked to the. Oh, I have it playing again. Can you guys hear that?
nah.
Nah, we can't hear
It's
it.
really loud in my ears. Okay. So, yeah, that one is still, like I said, up for grabs. Nobody really knows about that one yet. Could be
These are-
icebergs.
These Sharks are
but
crazy.
they don't think so.
Interesting.
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Wiley, do you have any more of your phenomena? Or are y'all...
Just a little facts. Like, did you know that the Great Barrier Reef is the longest living structure on Earth?
Okay, what do you mean? What does that mean,
So the
longest
Great
living
Barrier
structure?
Reef, where is that? It's by Australia, no?
Australia.
Yeah, it's a reef. So the reef is compiled of a bunch of like coral and other living creatures.
Yep.
And so technically the reef itself is a living structure. So it is the longest living structure on Earth.
That's where Nemo lives.
Okay.
Yep.
I get it.
For Pixar
That's
fans.
weird.
Let me pull that up here.
It's also
So-
dying.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
See,
Yeah,
so
that is really
that
cool.
picture right there to the right, that one that you're on, Britannica, right there. That's a picture of it.
That's insane.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to go there one day.
It's super dangerous.
It is. You have to be very careful. If you happen to go snorkeling, you need to have your instructor with you at all times.
Super dangerous.
Yeah.
It's
Is
one,
that
also
where
one of the
fire
wonders of the
coral is?
world.
Is that where fire coral is?
Yes.
Like
Yep.
if you
I
touch
think
it.
so, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Half the stuff in there is poisonous and the other half will shred you to bits.
Yep.
That's
So-
so sad.
Yeah.
Something so beautiful.
Okay. Moving on. This is the last segment that I have, but it's broken up into a few different parts. We're going to be moving into cryptid territory. Do you guys know what
Hey.
cryptids are?
Like mythological creatures.
Well, actually, no. That's what I thought they were. The actual definition. Do you know what it is?
Is it like stories? Something.
No. It's an animal that is thought to be real, but has yet to be proven. Real.
Bigfoot.
He's the most famous one, or she.
Or like-
I don't buy into Bigfoot.
Or like chupacabra, stuff like that. Those are-
Chupacabra is another one.
Those are
that
technically
one
cryptids.
Wasn't that proven though?
that was proven false. It's not real.
Yeah.
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 But you know that one
Bigfoot
actually
one.
originated in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where it came from. Yeah.
Like that. Okay. So
I wouldn't know. I'm Mexican, so.
we're talking oceans. We're talking cryptids. What do you think we guys are going to be discussing?
Loch Ness Monster. But that's not in the ocean.
Ooh, no,
Kraken.
no, that's in a loch.
The Kraken.
go.
Giant squid.
Megalodon.
The Kraken.
But the Megalodon was real. We
Yep.
already know that. but-
no, not Megalodon.
Yeah,
just
that was real already. Yeah.
just one. Yeah, Jason Statham killed him.
Oh my god.
So Darian, what is your next stat?
56. No, I'm sorry.
No.
1,250 of them.
Of them? Just putting
Right
over
stat, not used the right way. 1250 is the first recorded sighting of the Kraken.
When he said
so it's
of
the
them, he
year.
meant
Oh.
years.
Exactly.
1,250
Of them
those
years, yeah.
Of those years. I got you, Darren. I
1250.
got you.
Well, geez. Okay.
Way older than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way older.
Definitely. It's like old tail pirate type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys know where it was first sighted?
Australia.
Ireland. Scotland. Wait, no, we're not talking about the Loch Ness Monster. Sorry.
No.
The Mediterranean.
No. Greenland.
Greenland.
The Greenland.
Oh, Darian.
Pulled that out of nowhere.
That's crazy.
That was a lucky guess.
It was.
Okay, now, early depictions actually describe the Kraken as more of a crab-like creature with spindly appendages, which is terrible. I don't like that. I don't like that
scary.
image
No.
at all. No, that's
Not
not
at
okay.
all.
Now, size depictions vary from the length of 10 ships to... Wiley, can you give me your next stat?
1.5.
Miles.
1.5 miles.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's a very
you
big
imagine?
discrepancy.
All right, it's
Yeah.
a 1250. They don't have a right gauge of
No.
distance. They
They went from 10 ships, the length of 10 ships, that was their unit of measurement, to 1.5 miles.
these guys
It's
were
not
just
accurate.
in the heat of battle and scared, and they're like, it had to be 2 miles long. No, it was 1
No.
mile.
Yeah,
Let's go
telling
1.5.
stories on the
Yeah.
ship.
With the 1.5 mile length, there are
God.
stories to go with it where some ship captains would mistakenly land or try to land on the Kraken thinking that it was an island, they would then die because the Kraken would attack them.
Seems like an appropriate consequence.
Yeah. Now, an interesting fact. In 1735, Carl von Linne, a respected scientist and the father... Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
Cool. Because he died in 1735.
My God.
Father of biological systematics, described the Kraken as an actual organism in the Systema Naturae,
True.
which is a biological textbook from 1735. So at one point, they actually did classify it as a real living creature.
Yeah, that was before the Salem witch trial. So
That's
nothing.
1735.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Salem witch trials was in the 1600s.
1600s, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there was no...
Saying the witch trials is another interesting topic, but
Yes, it is.
Super
Scary
interesting.
times.
yeah. They were all high anyway.
Yep.
High on
Ah,
what?
seriously.
No, there was like
LSD.
there was like a brush or something nearby. It was like a plant.
Oh, you know what?
That it caught
I did
fire
hear something about
and
that.
It was spreading this like gas around the
They
town.
were like going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
hallucinogen.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. We can get into that in another episode.
Well, that's pretty much all of it. But
No, I mean,
well,
we can
everything
do
that
other stuff,
happened. Yeah.
So, obviously, Kraken, not real. But
I wouldn't be too sure. I don't know.
well,
I thought
it
I
is.
thought I saw one the other day in the Musqueam.
Yeah. I hope all of our listeners enjoyed Darren coughing into the microphone.
Anyway.
So,
Off in the mic.
Okay.
now,
Yep.
what is more widely accepted is that this Kraken, as you guys said, was exaggerated, and in reality was a colossal squid.
That's right. Which exists.
Now, have you guys ever seen pictures of
yes,
colossal
it's
squid?
insane.
And they're huge for
Giant
no reason.
The giant
It's
squid, the
amazing.
colossal squid, it's amazing. It's insane. Now, it scares
It
the
is
crap
awesome.
out of me. I don't know why it's this big. Why? But
For what reason?
We are going to pull up a picture of a colossal squid.
I'll
for
punch
you
it, bro.
guys right now.
You
That
punch
mess up
it?
quick. If it's
So
near
you
me,
So
I'm gone.
you'll punch a bear and let it kill you, but you'll punch a squid.
Yeah, I wanted to know on here so it could kill me quick. I don't want to think I can survive. If I can't. I wanna-
This thing will. I don't even know.
all right, that's,
All right. Are you guys looking at this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there
Okay.
a
thought it was a
size
heart.
for reference?
Joey, tell me how much this thing weighs.
1,091. I'm assuming pounds or tons.
Yep.
Complete. Okay.
It's not ounces. So, yeah. 1,091 pounds.
It's mad light. It's just air.
17 pounds.
Gas filled.
This is how much it's confirmed to weigh
Over
at
about a
least
ton, dude.
at least this much.
Holy moly, that's scary.
Estimates based on the beaks found in sperm whale stomachs, which sperm whale are their natural predator.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna ask what
Yep.
something this big.
whales.
What's its natural predator? A whale.
Yeah.
Sperm
okay.
whales.
All right.
Estimates based on the beaks found in a sperm whale stomach place the weight up to Darian. How many pounds?
1,300 to 1,500 pounds.
Wow.
So
That's
that is at the
average?
high end. Well, that's probably closer to the high end.
Okay.
But
Wow.
the absolute least is
1,000.
1,091. They actually found one and were able to weigh it, and that's what they got
That's the lowest one that they were. Okay.
minimum. Yep.
Wow.
So a maximum total length estimate is between Wiley. How long?
36 to 44 feet.
Yep.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's pretty big. It's
Yeah.
pretty nuts. Now, these squid are the only ones known to have hooks on their tentacles.
Oh, yep.
Shoot.
You gotta add me
That's
quick.
That's like
Scary.
teeth. Yeah.
Hey, Darren, you still want to punch it?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna put the beak over my head so it can eat me real quick, so I have to suffer that. Because that's crazy.
Yeah. So what happens is these are obviously deep sea creatures.
Looks like shark teeth.
How big is it though?
Well, we talked
Each one
about
of
that.
those. No, each one of those.
Because
if it's a giant squid, I'm assuming it's
Maybe like an
They're
inch
not-
or two.
Those are probably a few inches.
yeah, they're
the
about
size of
an
my
inch or two.
hand.
I actually didn't see
No.
that,
Nah,
but
not that big.
All right.
yeah. Now, what they do is obviously they're deep sea creatures. They use bioluminescence to attract their prey in the dark.
Those
But-
little teeth things or what?
No. These aren't bioluminescent.
Okay,
These are
right.
just the hooks. They use that to wrap around their prey, and then the hooks sink in,
Probably on their body.
and then they eat it.
Wow,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah. So what also happens though is that light attracts sperm whales, and then they get eaten
Okay.
instead.
Hey, man.
The
Yeah.
circle of life.
So there was one captured in
How did they
Joey.
capture it?
What's your
In
next
2007.
2007.
Yeah, wasn't that in one of those Asian countries?
I had it here,
Bro,
and
how
I
do
don't
you
know where it
capture one
went.
of those things?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even catch it?
How are you even
Yeah.
ready for it out of nowhere?
Something that heavy. Like, how can you grab something that
Well,
heavy?
what happens is
Shoot the spears.
when they're dying, for some reason,
They
they
go
come
to
up
the
to the
shore?
surface.
Ah.
So it came up alongside a New Zealand fishing trawler,
New Zealand, something about right.
and they were able to actually to grab it, and
Alright, so
now it's in
then-
a museum.
So,
That's crazy.
not near an Asian country, like Darian said. New Zealand.
Well, there have been some in other Asian countries. But
Where's New Zealand, Wiley?
Next to Australia.
I didn't
Next
know your
question.
name was Wiley.
Next question.
I don't
Okay.
even know where New Zealand is.
Now, these squid have the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. Wiley, what is the diameter of their eyes in inches?
12 to 16.
12
Oh,
to
God.
16 inches, which is right here.
That's creepy, bro. That's
Dude, imagine what they can see. In an
Well-
eye that big, you probably have to have some type of different features or something, especially
Yeah.
for the deep water.
HD.
Their eyes have to be larger because
4K resolution.
they're deep sea creatures, so they have to be able to see in like complete darkness because sunlight
Yeah.
doesn't reach the bottom of the ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
They must get blinded when they come to the top, no?
Well,
Right.
they're already dying, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
I'm just saying, like, it must.
This
That must suck.
is a beak from a colossal squid.
Oh my god.
Bro.
No.
Oh my god.
You know what I think of whenever I see a giant squid? Have you guys ever seen the McDonald's show that was on TV back in the day?
Nope.
Maybe.
None of you
Say
guys?
that I have.
I
No.
I might have. Like Ronald McDonald?
Yeah, the Ron
Yeah, that
with
had to be
Grimace
a
and the
cartoon.
Hamburglar and all the people.
I never did.
Wow. There was a scene where they went into the ocean. They were crossing the ocean to go to Grimace's homeland, and they came across a giant squid. And every time I see that beak, I think of that. But that's irrelevant if you plebs haven't seen it.
Okay.
That's creepy, man.
Have you guys ever heard of the big fin squid?
4.
Is that your next
That
stat?
number has
Is
no
that-
context.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
Oh my god.
Does it
No.
look like a squid?
I have
like
not.
swims like a shark or something?
This thing, I showed it to Crystal, and it looks like an alien. It is horrible.
Oh,
No, I don't want to look at that, man. I really don't want to look at that.
What's that?
legitimately
What's it
creeps me
called?
out.
The big fin what?
Big fin squid. Joey, how long is this thing?
13 to 26.
Feet.
oh my.
You stop it. Can you take
How?
that?
Oh, that's deep
No,
ocean,
I'm getting
right?
freaked
Because
out.
Oh
it's
yeah,
green.
yeah. No, it's real deep.
Dude, that thing is actually legitimately freaking me out.
Right?
It looks like an alien just staring at us.
It looks like an alien.
Yeah.
It looks like the aliens from Independence Day.
Dude,
Wow. Oh, you're
can
right.
you- Can you imagine you're at the bottom of it?
Why is
right?
it called big
And it's
fin?
it's looking down at you, and it
Because of
starts
these
grabbing
like
you.
I'd
fin
cry.
things that are on its head.
Oh my god.
Dude, oh my goodness!
It's like it looks
I'll
like a
embrace it. Let
mobile,
it
like
grab
a like.
I don't know.
Let's
I'm
get it over with
embracing.
quick. Oh, swim up to it.
All right, but here's the
I'll
thing.
help it.
What if they're not
Fuck
made?
that.
They're not gonna attack you. Then they'll just keep you there. You'll be even more freaked out. You know.
Bro,
Yeah.
take off my helmet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that one. That one was not okay.
That gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay. So our second to last creature of the deep, we have the giant oarfish. You guys heard of this one?
Oarfish?
Anyone who
like,
plays the new Animal Crossing game has probably heard of this because apparently every time I looked up the fish, all I got was like Animal Crossing pictures. So this is the giant oarfish. Oh wait, I forgot to share my screen. That's actually really awkward.
It's gonna be
Okay,
a big no.
Yeah,
let's try that again.
There we go.
There it is.
What the?
What do you guys think of that?
That
a big eel.
is
Yeah.
very strange. It looks like a giant eel that like 15 people are holding.
16. I just counted.
Ha! Nice.
So yeah, that's the
Why
giant
don't they
oarfish.
they don't have masks on. They're not 6 feet apart. What is
This wasn't taken recently.
in a pandemic? Oh my god! No, I know.
Can you
Darian.
imagine?
Read me your last stat because I skipped your second to last one.
Sure, that's going to be 56. That's 5'6".
56 feet long. These things can get up to.
Okay.
But
What does its face look
why?
like?
Why? Why are these?
I don't have a picture of its face here because I wanted to get this one.
Okay, the one on the right, the side to the right, is that where its face would be?
Yeah, this is its face. It's like covered in mud and stuff
Mud,
like
right?
that though. Yeah.
How do you
This
spell
one-
or?
OAR. It's or fish, one word. OAR.
But it's like an oar that you would.
Yeah.
Okay. Paddle with or whatever.
Now, Wiley, can you tell me how much this thing weighs?
Yes, sir. It weighs 600 ounces.
Yes. That's actually what it weighs. No, it's super light.
Whatever.
Yeah. So that's what you get for making a stupid joke. No, this thing
600
is
pounds?
Face.
600 pounds. Yeah.
You can see
Oh.
the face there.
Yeah. It's got a weird like
okay.
red fin too.
Bro,
they
it's
all
like
have
a
like
joke.
Look, it has a little
Joker.
antenna thing.
Y'all don't get advertisements. Not on this podcast. You paying
Yeah.
us for that. Sir.
So this thing is actually the largest known living species of bony fish.
Really?
That's wild.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So the only other one that I had, and I don't really have any stats or anything like that. I'm sure most of you guys have actually heard of it. It is the goblin shark. You guys
Yes.
heard
Oh,
of it?
Oh my god, that
That's a
terrifies
classic.
me.
It looks
Shark Week
God.
2010.
Look at this thing.
Oh.
Yep.
It's
And his
so
mouth comes out.
horrible.
mouth-
Yes.
It hits it with a beak and then it projects the mouth and then
It like stuns
Wait,
him.
the mouth comes out. No.
Yeah, the mouth comes out,
It
bro.
Okay,
comes
so
out
what
grabs.
happens is the mouth is like this, and then when it sees prey or something like that, the mouth like lowers and extends out and grabs it, and then pulls it back up.
like one of those claw things.
It's the worst.
Yeah. It's creepy. When
There
you
are actual
watch a
you
video
can,
of it.
You can find
Hold
videos
on.
of it actually eating.
Okay, so I think this would be a really cool time to show that.
Deep sea sharks. There
Yeah.
is.
Look at this.
I mean, it looks like a goblin. It looks like a monster. That's how it got its name.
It's only 40
It has the
seconds.
ability to distend its jaw way out in front of its body and then snap it back to catch food.
Are they gonna show it?
yeah.
Yeah.
A diver had his own
Bro.
run in with a goblin
Look at that.
shark.
Dude,
That's
Luckily,
crazy.
it was a juvenile
Look
with
at that.
immature teeth that could barely penetrate the wetsuit.
Those things are terrible.
it reminds me of that
Teeth.
Mr. Meaty scene with the tapeworm.
Okay. Do not tell me why I was just thinking about that. That was the
Mr.
most
Meaties.
that was one of the most terrifying
Oh,
things. Traumatized me to this day.
Memory unlocked.
Bro.
I hate that show.
Yes.
Scary.
Yeah, Mr. Meaties
Scary.
was weird. That was a weird show. Kids shouldn't be allowed to watch.
Can we
Mr.
like
Meaties.
rename this episode Marine Life instead of Oceans? Oh no, we had
we
some
had
stuff.
the
yeah,
different stuff from
Never
the
mind.
ocean.
Never mind. You're right. My bad, Kyler. My bad.
Stop hating on my episode,
My bad, yo. I said I apologize.
Our episode.
I'll fight you right
So,
now.
well, I researched all this, so I'm very proud of it.
I know.
I know. You did a good
Okay,
job.
so that will actually do it for our ocean episode. I've got nothing else. I don't know if you guys had any more things you wanted to throw out there, any like little tidbits.
Yeah, I have anxiety.
yeah.
You don't like the
I'm not
orphan, the big fin
Dude,
squid?
No.
That one wasn't your
Not
favorite?
at all.
All right,
that
let's-
one was wild.
Let's put this into perspective. There are about like 24,000 known different species underwater, named fish, and that's literally we've only explored like less than 5%.
That's it. I feel like there should be
Or maybe more. Maybe it was like 240,000. I don't know. It was some insane number. It's like And we've only explored less than 5% of the ocean. So think about how much other things we're missing, especially in deep ocean. And then, like, look at all this stuff there's creepier stuff than this that we've seen today, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind. And not even just the marine life, but like the anomalies and the other stuff that are underneath.
I honestly think like we have enough content with the ocean to do a whole another episode.
We could do like a week's, which is us here recording for
There's
a week
so many
straight without
things that-
sleeping, and we'll never scratch the surface of like.
There's so many things that I actually have notes on that I didn't include because I didn't want this episode to be 6 hours long.
True.
Yeah.
Because it can easily be
100%.
ridiculously long talking about
Yeah,
this.
But-
this is something we could definitely keep revisiting.
To ease the anxiety of all those watching, I think this would be a good note to finish on. Here's a picture of Danny Trejo with a dove.
I treasure this photograph.
I'm sure you guys
love
never
this.
knew this was a thing, so you're welcome. Just look it up when you're not feeling good. It's one of those things.
That
Just
helped.
How
Actually
old
helped
were
me.
we when we found that?
we were old enough.
I remember being at your place and
You
just
were-
like it was like 1 o'clock in the morning,
You
and
were
I
in
just
high school.
texted you that image.
Yep. So I think,
Man.
think on that note, Joey, we're gonna send it over to you.
Well,
Wiley, we're gonna
Just
send it
saying-
over to you.
Darian always tries to wrap up so early. We have so many more things we have to say.
just for future reference, we are this same week, literally right after this, we're gonna record the Q&A episode, the special Q&A episode. It's gonna be a little shorter than this one, but we're definitely gonna try to get through all the questions that you guys have submitted to us. Some of them are like kind of similar, so we may skip over a few. But yeah, so look out for that this week. We're gonna be posting this one on Monday again, and then the Q&A, I'm gonna try to get it out by Friday for you guys, so you 2 in 1 week. So should be pretty exciting.
Sir.
And on that note,
Anything else?
Send it over to Joey to sign us out.
yeah.
Okay, guys. As always, we're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts. What else are we on? TikTok,
Spotify,
Castbox.
Spotify.
Not on
Castbox.
Castbox.
That's a new thing.
We removed it.
Thank you for your continued support. We love all of you. I love you, Jay Cruz. And with that, that's Lights Out on the Light Pole Podcast.
He's everywhere.